at your life and thought, how did I get here? Like you're moving, but not really going anywhere. Like you're showing up, but something feels off. Let me say something to you right now. You're not lost. You're just disconnected. Disconnected from your purpose, disconnected from clarity, disconnected from the version of you that actually knows where you're supposed to go. And today, we're going to start that journey to addressing that. Because in this episode, I'm going to walk you through how to identify your purpose when everything feels unclear. And more importantly, how to start moving again with intention. Welcome to Movement According to Purpose, the podcast where we just don't talk about purpose. We align our lives, our decisions, and our leadership with it. I'm your host, Q, and if you're here, it's because you're ready for something more. More clarity, more direction, more alignment. And today's episode is for anyone who's been feeling stuck, uncertain, or questioning what they're really meant to do. We're going to break this down into three things, family. First, understanding why feeling lost is actually part of the process. Second, how to shift your mindset so you can hear your purpose clearly. And third, how to plan your work and work your plan so you stop thinking and start moving. By the end of this episode, you're not just going to feel better. You're going to have a clear starting point. You're not alone, okay? Feeling lost is part of the process. Feeling lost does not mean you're failing. It means you're transitioning. Most people think purpose is something you just find, like it's hiding somewhere, waiting on you to discover it. That's not how I believe it works. Purpose is not found. It's developed through awareness, experience, and alignment. And here's what most people won't tell you. Every person you admire, every leader you respect, every individual walking in purpose right now, at some point, they felt exactly like you. Uncertain, doubtful, and questioning everything. Let me give you a real life lens. Think about a time in your life where something didn't work out. A job, a relationship, an opportunity. At the time, it probably felt like a setback, but now you can probably see how it redirected you. That's what being lost actually is. It's not the absence of direction. It's the space where direction is formed. You're in the process, not off the path. So instead of asking, why am I lost? Start asking, what is this season trying to teach me? I want you to repeat that after me. What is this season trying to teach me? Because your purpose leaves clues. In your experiences, your frustrations, your passions, and even your pain, it leaves clues in all of those things. And once you understand that you're not alone, the next step is shifting how you think about purpose altogether. All right, family, let's get practical. If you want clarity, you have to change how you're thinking. Because most people are stuck waiting for purpose to show up instead of building it where they are. Here's the mindset shift. Stop asking, what is my purpose? Start asking, what problems am I called to solve? Purpose lives at the intersection of three things: what you're naturally drawn to, what you've been through, and what you're willing to commit to. Let me say that again. What you're drawn to, what you've been through, and what you're willing to commit to. That's where purpose starts to take shape. For example, if you've gone through challenges in education, leadership, or family dynamics, and you feel a pull to help others navigate that, that's not random. That's direction. But here's where people get stuck. They want certainty before they move. And purpose doesn't work like that. Clarity comes from movement, not overthinking. So instead of waiting until you figure it all out, take a step. Try something. Explore something. Serve somewhere. Because every step gives you data. And that data leads to clarity. Let me ask you something. What is one thing you've been thinking about doing? I'm going to give you a moment. One thing you've been thinking about doing, but you've been holding back on. That might be the very thing connected to your purpose. Now that I got your mindset shifting, we've got to turn that clarity into action, because purpose without action is just potential. All right, family, we've got to plan our work and work our plan. More specifically, repeat after me. I'm going to plan my work and work my plan, because this is where everything changes. Because a lot of people feel inspired, but they never execute. So here's the framework. Plan your work and then work your plan. Simple, but powerful. Step 1, define a direction, not a destination. You don't need your whole life mapped out. You just need a direction. For example, I want to help people grow. I want to lead. I want to create impact in my community. That's enough to start. Step 2, break it into small, actionable steps. Don't say, I want to find my purpose. Say, I'm going to read one book this month. I'm going to connect with one mentor. I'm going to try one new opportunity. Small steps create momentum. Step 3, stay consistent, even when it's unclear. This is where most people quit. You see, because the results don't show up immediately. We live in a society that thrives on instant gratification. But purpose is revealed through consistency, not convenience. Discipline creates clarity. Let me give you a real world truth. The people who are walking in purpose right now, they didn't start with clarity. They started with commitment. And they figured it out along the way. All right, family, let's bring this home. If you take nothing else from today's episode, take this. You're not alone. Feeling lost is part of the process. Your mindset has to shift. Purpose is built, not found. And clarity comes from action. Plan your work and work your plan. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to take the next step. Now, if this episode spoke to you, I want you to do a couple things. First, subscribe to the podcast if you already haven't, so you don't miss what's coming next. And second, share this episode with someone who you feel this message will resonate with. Because purpose isn't just personal. It's meant to impact others. Next episode, we're going to talk about how to stay disciplined when motivation disappears. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss that one either. This is Movement According to Purpose, where we just don't talk about purpose, we live it. I'm your host, Q. It's been a pleasure joining with you all on this journey. Until next time, stay blessed, stay up.